Now this story goes back to around 2011. We were approached by a customer and they wanted us to develop a very simple signal meter that could allow them to determine what carrier has the best coverage at a given spot. And this was specifically all surrounding the future of EVs, electric vehicle chargers. Well, we were up for the challenge. We went back to the labs and we started to do research again and again, trying to find a way to simplify and build a signal meter that the average EV installer could use. And we launched the product called the Squid. We didn't see a whole lot of sales. And why? Well, naturally, there was not a lot of electric vehicle build out in 2011. And it's funny, it took some 10 years plus later before we really started to see sales kick in. Well, in the meantime, we didn't give up on the meter. We kept improving it. We introduced a 4G model and sold 2 different models at the time, and both really took off, but not in the EV space. Ironically, they took off in the electric space for smart grids. Anywhere where a 3G or 4G cellular modem would be installed, they needed a good meter that could pick up the coverage, let you know which carrier is the best and where in the world to put that antenna. We sold thousands of units of the Squid 3G and 4G, and then more and more requests came. Can we make the battery last longer? Can we make the unit lighter? Can we make it smaller? Could we add a color touch screen to it? So on and so forth. Well, we listened and we came out with the Octopus, and then we also added band 14, this model here, for detecting public safety signals. And then we branched off from there and we introduced an IoT version, LPWAN version for IoT for the Octopus. And then more recently, we just launched a worldwide Octopus unit that covers 4G LTE as well as 3G and even 2G in emerging countries. Here we are now, 2025. What do we see a lot of sales of? Well, electric vehicle chargers are being built out rapidly throughout the United States. So our Octopus sales have really surged all of a sudden. And now we're talking about 14 years after the initial launch of the concept or the idea. So what was important, we learned, was persistence. Continuing to innovate, not giving up on the product, the idea, and trying to support the customer base. And that led to more and more sales.